All you have to do is hold it.
I cannot believe I'm standing at this podium today giving this speech as the new president of the Freehold Township Organization. Not long ago, I was sitting at one of these tables as an excited freshman, and now I'm standing before you at the tail end of my junior year. Well, I guess I should begin at the beginning. I always say that fate is what brought me to Banquet. I went into high school my freshman year as a theater kid. I always loved acting and performed in plays and musicals since I was in 6th grade, so as one would expect, I could not wait to try out for the high school drama club's fall play. Yet, due to a very noisy homeroom, I did not hear the announcement for the first drama club meeting, and therefore did not try out. I was crushed. I knew that I could only just try out for the spring musical, but what was I going to do for that? Then I heard about the forensic. The president of the club told my English class there was a speech in the meeting before the CSI and dead bodies misconception could even enter my mind. She spoke to my class about how in forensics you can speak your mind, or recite a speech, or debate about world issues, and just as I was about to tune her out and close my eyes for a minute nap, I heard acting. I thought that maybe this was something that I could do after school, just to take up the time before the spring musical issues. So I went to the first meeting. And wasn't I wrong about doing this as a side activity? I learned that forensics would take up 2 days out of the school week and Saturdays. I learned that you have to wake up viciously early on Saturday, put on a suit, and travel in a school bus to some arbitrary school in North Jersey that was usually 2 hours away. I learned that once you got to the school, you have to perform in front of 5 to 6 other kids in suits, and a judge, which was usually someone's parent, in a classroom. But hey, at least you get McDonald's after all. The truth is, I was hesitant to join this team and this strange sort of sport at first. It took me a while to fully understand what it really entailed. Yet, at the same time, I was strangely drawn to it, and I could not understand why. All of the members had this look in their eyes whenever they talked about forensics. They all seemed to be so passionate and to truly love everything about it. So I went to the second meeting, and the third, and so on, until I found myself sitting on a cold bus at 6:45 in the morning on a Saturday, wearing a suit, extremely nervous to do improvisational acting, or improv as everyone calls it. From then on, I was hooked. I could not wait for another practice, and I could not wait for another tournament. When those spring musical auditions finally rolled around, I couldn't even sign up for them. There was no need. I had found something better than a musical. I had found my team, and I had found my family. Now, I can go on with an endless string of cliches about how the fighting pie changed my life. But it's true. My life did change after joining this amazing team. The SDHS Forensics team gave me a place where I could be myself. A place that I could come to after long and sometimes lonely days of school and be comfortable around like-minded people who liked me for me. Most of all, this team let me discover my passion. Who knew that something I never even heard of before high school would become what my life revolved around? Whether it be performing a poetry about struggling with addiction, or performing a duo about a romance, forensics has allowed me to do what I love in various and unique ways. It has given me the confidence that I always lacked and never thought I could have. Most importantly, it has taught me to never, ever give up. There were so many times when I felt like giving it all up and just quitting. My first years on the team were rocky when it came to success. I spent countless times in the bathroom stall, changing out of my suit after not seeing my coat on a vertical again, on the verge of tears, asking myself, what is the point? Why do I continue to work so hard, put so much effort in, and practice so many times when it seemed like none of it ever paid off? I'm sure most of my fellow teammates sitting here today have felt these exact same moments of doubt. But the answer is simple. Why do we continue to do it? Because at the end of the day, it is not about how many trophies you walk away with after every tournament. It is about loving what you do and trying your best. Also, though some of you OPI may find it hard to believe for now, the hard work does pay off. It pays off big time. Take it from me, someone who started off as a lost little improv kid, holding dreams of one day making it to a final round. I never gave up, and I never stopped working hard, and now I stand before you today as a national qualifier in duo interpretation. So keep shooting for the moon, OPI. You'll get there eventually. I promise. A unique aspect of Freehold Township Forensics that I absolutely love is that we are not professionally trained. We train ourselves and we train each other. Now, one would think that this would hold us back from making a dent in a league where most of the teams hire professional coaches. Absolutely not. We still always manage to place in the top of sweepstakes and currently hold the title of third place in the state of New Jersey. We beat the odds and always come out on top. A big reason for this are the leaders of this team. The board members and seniors who really hold this team together and help everyone in need. We have had the most amazing leaders this year. People that have not only helped me emerge as a successful forensic educator, but as a well-rounded individual. The seniors this year are some of the most talented, brilliant, and interesting people I have ever met. Many of them are truly my best friends, and I love spending time with, whether it be at a tournament or just at my house. So as this amazing year comes to a close, I am not only saying goodbye to an amazing chunk of the Fighting Oak Pie, I'm saying goodbye to my closest friends. I'm saying goodbye to the people that have taught me more about myself than I never knew existed, and the people who never let me down and who are always by my side. You will all do amazing things in the years to come, and I cannot wait to hear how well you all succeed in college. I've thought about this bittersweet goodbye countless times this year, and the thing I always said to myself was, oh my God, what am I going to do? What is this team going to do? How are we ever going to survive and succeed and not burn to the ground without these amazing people next year? But before I lose my head, I think of the rest of this amazing team. The fantastic freshmen, sophomores, and juniors that will still be here next year. I think of the amazing 2010 to 2011 board that I will work with next year, and I think of every single person on this team who has the same passion and love for forensics as I do. And I smile. I smile and I take a deep breath because I know we will be all right. Better than all right. We will be great. You know, I had a lot of trouble writing this speech for tonight. I would open up a blank Word document every night and just stare at it, and I couldn't understand why. Why could I not write a speech about something that I am so completely passionate about? The truth is, this team has left me speechless. There are no words to describe the way waking up for a tournament makes me feel, or performing in front of fellow competitors, or even taking attendance at every practice. Many people who do not do forensics have asked me why I agreed to do so much work for an extracurricular activity. And just as I'm about to go off on them about how forensics is by no means just an extracurricular activity, I compose myself and say, I don't do enough. There's nothing I can do that would ever equate to how much forensics has done for me, how much forensics has made me grow, and how much it has changed me for the better. And there is no greater honor than to serve as the president of a team that has truly made me who I am today. Which brings me to another question many outsiders ask. What's the deal with this whole Fighting Oak Pie thing? Like, what's it over? Now, the usual response from any Freehold County forensics member would be, oh, it's kind of like a weird-looking penguin thing. But let's be real here. We are so much more than just weird-looking penguins. The question should not be what we are, but who we are. And really, who are the Freehold County forensics Fighting Oak Pie? Well, I'll tell you. We are talented. We are intelligent, we are obnoxious, we are weird, we are hardworking, we are traditional, we are original, we are passionate, we are a family, and we are proud of it. And there is nothing anyone can ever do, or say, or think that will ever change any of that. Thank you.